Good morning, YouTube world. It's Deborah Morton here. I needed to do my live broadcast so that my mom could say hello. Hi, Mom. I know that you love watching me on YouTube, hearing about all my real estate antics. So I was just working on a blog and doing some research about home buyers, first-time home buyers specifically. And I came across an article about millennials wanting to stop pay rent. Well, that was like, duh. Nobody likes to pay rent. And though millennials have gotten a bad rap for, well, since they started college, I think times are changing. They're finally aging up and they're smart, no doubt, living in mom's basement, rent free, saving money, paying off debts. Well, guess what? Now it's time to look at buying houses. So I'm in that boat. I have some friends whose adult children have finished college. They've got their careers launching and they're doing fantastic. I'm so happy for them. And what I have noticed about people age 25, I guess millennial range goes to 34 or so, but they have been willing to wait and sacrifice on their first homes. They're kind of delayed compared to the generation before them. And I think that's a good thing. They're being a little bit more strategic. Finish college, get their starter career job, maybe jump into the second job, which is launching them into work that they love. And they're finally starting to make some money and save some money and make some ground on the student loan debt. So I wanted to talk about that for just a moment because student loan debt is a real thing, but it's not the crippling thing that many people think it is. It's one of the primary fear factors that I think keeps young people from thinking they can buy a home. Just because you have student loan debt does not mean all debt is not created equal. And thankfully, the federal government had noticed, I think it was last year, so it's not all weighted the same. Now, if you run out and charge up Macy's and Kohl's and all of your retail credit cards and, $10,000 of debt on commercial debt is not the same as $10,000 of debt student loan wise. So I've talked about that before. I know I don't have a huge following on YouTube, but the people who do listen to me know that I'm a nerd. I dig in and I study, and I like to pay attention to what's going on. And I surround myself with really smart people. So if I don't have the answers that you need, I'm going to get them. So back to my friends who have kids, adult kids, awesome people living at their houses. They're ready to launch out and find their first home. What I have noticed, and I also have friends who have adults, mid-20s, almost 30, who are renting. And they've been renting. They're great tenants, pay their rent on time. They are saving money. They aren't accumulating debt. And we can, try to ridicule them for their Starbucks habits, but come on, I go to Starbucks too. And I love my Starbucks. So what I want to talk about, though, is what the process is. The difference that I've noticed with millennials is they do their homework. They do their research. They look to find everything they need to know before they talk to an expert. And I think that's interesting and fantastic. I have information available. I have been assembling booklets, and I have a nice PDF I can send to you if you're interested, or somebody that just wants to know about the process. It is not jump on Zillow, look at pretty houses, let's go see. That's the backwards way to do it. Let's sit down, talk about how to get from I want to buy a home to move-in date. And I'm a big backwards planner. So where you want to be years from now. Let's backwards plan and how to get there, the smartest way to get there. And we start with the end goal in sight. You want to be in a home, maybe spring, summer of 2019. Fine. Let's talk now. Let's talk now about what that process looks like. What does it take to qualify for a mortgage? What does it take? What is the best way to go about house hunting? What are the must-haves I would like to have? And well, this would just be bonus items in your house. And what are the no-go? I do not want to live here or here or here. All of that information is super helpful to me, helping you find a home. Anyway, I have lots of information available. I'm glad to share, always glad to share. And now I have PDF booklets I can just email you. So for my tech savvy friends out there, just shoot me a message. I mean, you can reach me by messenger, text, old fashioned email. Oh, and there's the phone. Give me a call. I'll send you what you need, and then we can go from there. We can sit down and talk. We can go meet at Starbucks, have a latte, and talk a latte about houses. And we'll make it fun and interesting and get you the information you need. So it was great chatting with y'all. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for sharing my new YouTube channel with your friends. And always, always, your referrals are so appreciated. That's how I've built my business, and I'm really glad to pay back. Always glad to send referrals back out to my business owner friends. So have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.